we go, my friends. The old M80, now known as Chet, Pets will face Ambrosia in an elimination game. We got Victor on Jet. We got the Iceman on Icebox. MARVED is back, my friends, playing Harbor here. This one will be legendary, dude. Let's go, let's go.
But I wonder if they were just watching the tape on how Ambrosia were doing things and deciding that they might be able to do
years since I say Victor on Chat.
Not the case for this first engagement, as it is going to be Ambrosia winning out the fight just outside of the Viper wall, but still I have to question, like, what are Chet's Pets really going to be doing on this map, and whether or not they're able to use this composition.
It's getting so cold here.
Than
it's
Ambrosia.
Crazy. Oh, Mundi, you live in Brazil. I didn't know what's cold there.
Maintaining the perfect distance for fights.
Where I live is cold, bro.
Better at it than Satellite, the everyman duelist that has been coming up so well over the course of this Swiss stage and this tournament even. Glyph in the 1v2 will fall, as Chet's Pets do sense that there is a gap here on this open B site. Spike planted by MARVED. As like you said, they're attempting this.
So good to see you back, MARVED. Earlier today we got tense.
Ambrosia keeping their distance from beyond those water
playing
walls
second game. Yeah, earlier today we got Simple, my goat. Oh, face, why you suck?
Very powerful on these pistol rounds. Acreon's gonna use it to get to half. Now just set up a second wall to force the sprays here from Chet's Pets. Sprays are better for Ambrosia though. Satellite gets one on the way out, and Ambrosia gets a free defuse.
Man, Viper and Harbor is so annoying.
Warm on top of the plants, so Glyph gets some extra space.
One enemy remaining.
As the wall goes up, he'll just swing it. Four for the Viper.
Damn.
The operator that Satellite has bought up has been confirmed, so they understand that Ambrosia kind of have to just tank.
Yeah, MARVED decided not to go on the flank.
High tide set up to allow them some extra space to do it and give Satellite.
Oh, wasn't MARVED actually.
Kill.
That's Bow.
Now spraying through the high tide is a lot easier for Ambrosia. Really grabbing another pick onto Victor. Frontline for Chet's Pets is crucial here, and Caillou finding the first. No half on Spike just yet, but Giza going forward. Now forward again is Bow.
Bro, time.
Again, the Spike stalled away.
Wow, nice, bro, nice.
The kills, but not the defuse. Chet's Pets is gonna walk past it, try and fight past it too. Bow's getting a little aggressive here. Hunter's Fury now from Caillou to clear the board as well.
Man, he'll have the pit after the plant, if he gets the plant.
But Shondex has not been re-cleared, and he's not.
Okay, they're fine. They're chilling. Hop is down.
Damage control.
Can he save it?
For that operator and Snowman, which it looks like Ambrosia is just going to try and grab.
Okay, he can.
Away with.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, investing in the lockdown here against the round. You only have the.
Plays a little bit more aggressively this time. More or less confirms the positioning coming through on A. But this might be tough. I say that.
Throwing Bow out with bit.
Find Bow.
Oh no, what's that?
As well, but Chet's Pets will have a clean plant spike down.
Man, big use for Ambrosia.
By those op shots that Satellite is taking onto the screen's pedestal, giving them the Reckoning stun on sight. Whoa. They're really trying to press onto Victor here at the moment, and Chet's Pets can't come back on. Thanks to the toxic screen that's been set up defensively, Ambrosia can isolate and grab a free rifle out of this. Now they can
actually gonna win the round.
Not a whole lot of time to do it though, but with the cove, Acreon might have a little bit of protection. Still low, holding this defuse, might just be able to get away with it with Satellite holding with the operator. No, they'll spread back out and take the fight afterwards.
Wow. Valorant is an insane game, dude.
Control from Ambrosia.
Well, when they're able to set themselves up like that, we see that they are precise. The retakes specifically. I'm looking at Victor.
Oh my God.
Bro, I don't think I ever saw that kill.
An excellent flick from Satellite.
It wasn't really a flick. I actually know it.
For Chet's
Pets. Placement.
He's got plenty of film to study on Victor, doesn't he? Fully ready for that swing.
I don't know. I don't see Victor playing Chet like that guy, bro.
Pressing forward
that guy is
He's got a little too close with this owl drone.
But like what? 2 years, man. 2 years. Minimum.
Now that backstab is coming in from Glyph. Viper's pit set up on the side, though, and there may not be enough time to act upon it.
No, really good with time.
Spike, so Ambrosia can at least hop back onto the site. And it's on Glyph, who does have to give himself away. MARVED wins the fight and stays alive on top of the bite. Now can come back through the door on
MARVED
for a backstab of his own onto Ambrosia, who are trying to hold down this site, despite the fact that the pit is still Bows.
No way.
Snake bite onto Spike, and that's the easiest kill you could ask for. Shondex dealing with Caillou. MARVED found by Shondex.
See Victor actually go into the pit as well. Trying to fish out that Viper. Not able to find anything, but does spot a gun, so Not too sure where that's necessarily going to go. It's just so much information. To
Okay,
deny.
Victor,
As Valk is
Victor.
found in the middle there. Still, it does feel like Chet's pets want this site. As wow, Victor all the way into the back here goes completely unnoted.
Good try, good try.
So this is an easy plant now.
Still found
Yeah,
one
he
on the
should have
way
got that
out, and
one.
Victor can't
Throw it,
lay up.
I was low.
So that lurk, unfortunately,
Marved, you gotta win the round, man.
getting to
How? I don't know.
just letting the rest of Chet's pets in, but that might
Do
be
Marved
enough.
things.
Reckoning to get Satellite in, along with this Cascade, taking over half of the site. Now the other half with the Shorty. Good attempt, but nothing there. 2 more rifles to offer here, and Marv, such a fun way to work with this high tide. But Shondex dances it, Marved. On top of that first fight, 1v1 against Acreon, and he'll win it. Chet's pets.
Iceman.
A 6th huge clutch from Marved on top of his high tide. At any point, you just be strolling into a water wall. Owl Drone does pick up on Victor, and so as always, he's gonna respect it. Glyph's lurk also catches Marved and will keep Bao over on B lane. So this is an incredibly weak A site for Ambrosia to hit. Now even weaker that Shondex finds an angle too. Again, this patience is marvelous from Ambrosia. Recon Dart does a good deal of intel, so a little bit of a positional reset as the toxic screen fades away, but Satellite has no trouble
30 seconds
just going
left.
for the fight again and forcing Chet's pets to try and stay stoic themselves. But here comes the push. Welly is
Yeah, they got destroyed in this
going
pistol,
to
man.
get phased by Giza. The shock dart is what does it. A site's clear. Bao alone here, and he has made his way all the way up lane, but Ambrosia will be accounting for that.
Flawless
Shondex will get
pistol,
3 on the
dude.
pistol.
Finally lining themselves up here.
And this is a big opportunity for Victor, man.
Cycles begin. First on the screen.
But it's also tough, man, because he was playing a different
Satellite for the one.
role like
High ground still
2
not cleared, though.
Ike ago, you know, like
Giz is right in front of this. High tide
he had full transition to the Sentinel role, and now he's on Jet again. And Jet is an agent, man, you need to put the time.
Bao's just holding this. He's not getting caught. Now they'll spray. Giza in front of this, though. Doesn't catch Welly on the exact same angle, but only half of the spike. You just gotta win this one fight. Is there enough time for Jet's pets? No!
No way!
Oh my
7 seconds. Give Ambrosia the
god.
bonus.
Ambrosia haven't lost a round since.
Come on,
now.
Victor.
4 in a row.
Now we have the up, man.
From that 6-6 half that we
Make things happen. Make things happen, bro.
Goes through the operator shot, but can't quite connect.
And huge commitment as Satellite will just find a different angle to poke. And he's gotten away with it. Shondex is the one to take the refrag. Caillou poked. Bao actually finds it below the tube. And so this mid-aggression actually goes better for Chet's pets. Ambrosia now
What is this name, right, bro?
And this is the bottleneck that Chet's pets was searching for to be able to just play that raw defense with what they have left. With Victor still on this operator, though, it's relatively vulnerable, and they do have to check for the invade. So Bao will stick around, and for good reason. Here comes Welly up the tube, and he wins the fight! Immediate better space gain for Ambrosia. 35 seconds to go. A-side is all theirs.
Ay, ay, ay.
Victor, tough walk up. Just gonna spray through.
Okay,
this.
okay, okay.
Steps up, quick scope! Is he back?
They're not playing together. Okay.
The Reckoning will stall. Welly still active from middle. Glyph on top of the spike. Caillou, though, trades it back as Glyph tries to retreat. And Welly, the full wraparound, has to come to core.
Welly, what?
Goes.
Huge round, man. Huge round.
For Ambrosia on the
Yeah, this
attack.
is over, dude.
Victor's quickness from
Maybe
behind.
point the weather for Ambrosia. Destroying Chet Pats here, my friends.
Marved.
Very clean game by them, man.
Ultimate positioning.
All is on fire.
Ambrosia continue to course forward.
Satellite
Only good
also
for the one.
looking very
Satellite is
flashy.
already worlds ahead of it.
Very
The
confident.
ultimate is loose.
Playing really good, man.
Plant for Acreon as he's made all the space necessary. And then some with the recon dart. Fully set up for this retake fight as Chet's pets. Everybody comes back from Snowman.
I still get sticky. What a reaction.
Sense is just better.
Oh, I like this kid. I like this kid.
But that's all he'll get.
His instincts is to go aggressive.
Response from Caillou.
I like players like that.
Yellow does tag Acreon. Finishes him too. And so Chet's pets can step back on freely.
This kind of aggression, man, you cannot teach. You can teach aggressive players how to be passive,
Steps out. That's
but a passive player will never be an aggressive player.
Attackers.
GG!
attack half Ambrosia. The impossible just keeps happening for them. and they'll take map 1 in spades.
Next map is Sunset.
Man, if you are going up against Ambrosia, sure, the map ban, we can take a look at our own map weaknesses. Maybe we get rid of one of those. Since this is
Sunset is back, my friends. Here we go.
not,
Marvin's back, Sunset is back, Tense is back, Simple is back. I'm feeling nostalgic.
To just kind of rely on
Victor, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That last map was terrible, bro. Not gonna lie.
Next though goes down, it's back and forth and everywhere.
But Neil
Satellite
is a way better
already
agent
in
for
your
him.
pocket, and it takes 3 members of Chet's Pets to deal with him. But in the meantime,
Step it up, bro.
rest of
Step it up. We
Ambrosia's
can do
crept
it.
up to A-site here, and Glyph holding down the front line of the fight. Now Welly with the trade back, and Ambrosia
Iceman.
have a full support line despite all of these overextensions. Satellite going down to 10 HP before the Paranoia supported him. He found his kill, and the rest of Ambrosia was able to follow suit with the ladder of kills. But Marv isolates that first, and now it's him versus Welly. 39 HP for this Omen, and 1 smoke to his name. Welly holding the corner close. And with the drop down, it'll be guaranteed. Marv doesn't.
Yeah, that was this for him, man.
It's got to be through market with the amount of time you've got left. Go for the pinch. Aftershock will get rid of that trap wire.
Get one, get one.
Breach from
Nice.
Boba. Victor gets his. And Bao was holding it down the whole time on the B main as well. Chet's Pets clean so far. Shondex has stepped on. Good for the 1, but now the double swing on top. 10 seconds to go, and Ambrosia gets the plant down, but Acreon can't really extend beyond this until Welly confirms the rest of market, and he can't even get 1. Easy swarm for Chet's Pets. Easy defense for them. Force stay standing a second time.
They really had their time to shine on that last
Fast play, fast play.
Chet's Pets, I mean, they're just
Let's go, man. Let's go. Don't let them think, bro. Spike is away to drop. Go, 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 go.
Coming through.
Fire them, bro. Get the confidence you need.
Overdrive in response from Satellite, but on top of the Rolling Thunder, it's a little tough for him to go for
Ace, 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 ace.
Shondex after he's backstabbed,
Go, bro,
and
go.
now the rest
Don't
of
be
Ambrosia
afraid,
can
Victor.
crunch
Don't be
on what's
afraid.
left.
You got this, bro.
Spawn.
You got this.
Glyph and Satellite duking it out in the 2v3. Victor able to pick himself up a gun thanks to that.
I know he shouldn't go. He's not trying to troll the game.
Control overwhelmingly Chet's Pets with Spike in hand.
Ace for my boy. Let's go. Let's go.
Ace unlikely from the distance he is, but
Big round, man. Good
fumble.
strategy here.
Don't say that.
Don't let them breed, bro.
Manifesting.
Don't let them think.
I have the spike.
Picked it up.
Yeah. What do you do now?
Around. That'll get punished.
Victor, Victor. Ace for you, bro. Easy ace of your life. The last one, the last one.
The ace.
That's why we see Chet's Pets back up a little bit more. Play a little bit more safe, just in case that comes out early and you yield even more weaponry to your opponents.
Still playing the same way they would in advantage.
Okay,
and
okay.
Hang off.
Akron,
Welly's
Rolling
the one
Thunder.
to peek and die. 3v2 on the post plant. But you do have this Rolling Thunder. So the attempted reposition from Ambrosia to set up for that. Marv trying to catch it. Oh, but the timing's off. They'll head back down to Link instead. Shondex doing what he does best. Creeping up.
What?
This is the first, but flicks onto Marv for the second, and that's all the chip you need. Now the Rolling Thunder can be applied freely.
Oh, they go half, they go half.
Stall. Victor does get half spike, and the Aftershock can stall even further. Acreon steps onto site. Shondex still aware, but Chet's Pets have the 2v1. Shondex for the 1. Victor can defuse.
Oh, yeah. Victor is feeling good now, bro. I ace in a clutch like this.
Pets.
He's back.
Defense, it's now 6-2. These rounds have been pretty close, but now Satellite just running it down.
Amping it up, but it's immediately responded to. Marv took a farther angle back, and yeah, Ambrosia with these slightly worse guns, they really tried to floor it. They do find a pick with the Hunter's Fury, trying to search for one in A. So Chet's Pets will get intimidated a little bit here. Respect the push that Ambrosia is gonna go for. Welly might be able to get a gun, but has to suss out so much more of this site. Owl Drone is gonna confirm Marved, actually. And they'll spray through the boxes. Tremendous work from Ambrosia. Everybody from Chet's Pets here. Shondex again, walks in. Now the Neural Theft confirms both positions for Bao and Caillou. I understand he's ISO'd. They know Bao has to swing on top. They're ready for this 3v2, and Shondex is absolutely alive. Give him 4. Why not? Oh, Acreon will take it. But Ambrosia will make their claw.
Only having that stinger in hand, Marv is aware.
Oh, he still gets the kill.
From Glyph. If he had
What?
one more
Insane that Marv gets through.
somehow gets
Actually
a second
insane.
on his way out.
Yeah.
But is it enough?
He's like a cat, man. 7 lives.
2v3.
Actually, I heard someone saying they got 9. Here in Brazil, we say 7.
All the way back.
How many
main
lives
top
does the cat have in your country?
If Shondex turns it, this is instantly back in favor of Ambrosia. Is Victor going to check?
Or is 9 here too and tripping?
Or Shondex going to meet?
I actually got confused.
Timing.
And the crazy part, I confused myself.
Really
But I think we say 7 here. But someone told me
But his game sense is way too good for that.
they have 9. Well, I believe this person
Instantly
is from
Chet's
a
pets
different
round
country.
off of that. And the decision making is enough. Marv's kills are enough.
8-3, man, looking way better now. Damn.
Heat up. The former tier 1 players really starting to kind of flex their experience here, as kind of predicted here on Sunset.
Satellites overdrive.
No, it's his turn,
Still
man.
standing. Good for the 3. Victor.
It's my turn to get an ace, bro.
It's not gonna work. Is there another ace in the
See,
books
guys,
for
wanna
Neon
get
here
aces?
on Sunset?
Just play Neon.
Certainly seems likely. As Satellite death balled through Ender's Game style to take over the A site.
And this satellite is good. The guy is good, man.
And
Now I know
Ambrosia
why
once again.
Keyword
leave an
1 thinks so, by the
exclamation
way.
point here in the half to show that they are not done trying to chokehold this game and series as a whole. Now proc by the dart. You know Satellite wants it. Oh.
I
Okay.
jinxed the guy?
Alright.
Nah, bro. Don't
set you up
put that on me,
but-
dude.
The retake. Maybe that's just what they're more comfortable with.
Victor gonna again be the tip of the spear here, but anyone overextending will get punished by a swath of Ambrosia players clamoring outside of this gate. And they'll open it up. Now it's Satellites, that's the tip of the spear. And Ambrosia storm onto the site. A taken over. It's the link presence that matters. Attempted peeks, but so much util to offer at the problem. Marv does take the first shot. Second, bow, back up again. Chet's pets.
Nice.
Meaning that you don't have to deal with those trap wires going even farther forward if you decide to try and start another fight, which you know that Chet's pets will have to with the worst guns that they've got. Acreon caught with the fault line, still has some cover fire, but Chet's pets have 2 fronts to walk in on, and it's
Okay,
Marv
Glyph.
once again coming up with the
The
majority.
hope of your thing, it's in your hands.
Opposing Omen,
Win the round,
2 low health pools
or are you
to
going
deal
to
with,
split?
but 2 tough angles to take.
And I think split is a good
Lot
map
of
for
time to do it, though.
CP, man.
And the onus is on Chet's pets to plant.
I would favor them there.
Waiting for that. We'll send another smoke just to
30
force
seconds
Chet's pets
left.
to corner themselves a little bit more.
Based on what, Mundi?
He's,
My heart,
vulnerable,
bro. My
he's
heart.
not
Planted.
peaked. And Marved on the other side of this smoke. Glyph's wrap might work, but it's watched.
11-4.
This might be an A side
Okay,
hit.
they are
so
holding
they're
that
going to
together.
commit to playing that retake.
Oh, especially since they can just take pot shots from the back line. Aftershock will not get the kill onto Acreon either. So he can stick around and follow up on top of Glyph.
Who gets the kill?
Avoids a
That was a good
burn that's
shot.
right in front of his face.
Yeah, man.
So you have to
It
reclaim.
was impressive that he got that kill.
Down A.
That's just cursed. Like he's a talk. 1v5. Let's see it, buddy.
Do you guys believe in the comeback?
What? Oh, can't finalize, but Satellite steps back. That's 2. Oh, the judge, though. Huge damage. All right, that'll do it.
I did, yet still found the kills necessary to make a play. Satellite has been struggling using that similar play style. Off your feet!
Rolling Thunder now in response. Immediate walk up from Chet's pets. This is how you can take over a site, forcing the members on it to stick around. Refrag from Victor guarantees, but still this backline. Welly! Good for 2. Victor has
Mad
to do it all
point.
himself. Not too much time to take the fight here. Rojo got to set up and make this work. Rolling Thunder will catch everybody necessary. Oh, Satellite immediately cut short on the overdrive. Caillou, what a shot. Rest of Ambrosia steps on. Caillou, tough timing, but Marv has got the cover fire. And Caillou's got the walk up.
That's it, my friends. We are going to split. GG!
Victory on Sunset to take
Don't
that
forget to
step
leave a
now
like,
once
subscribe,
again
and
with this
activate
team.
notifications, my friends. This
And
helps
once
me
again, it's Ambrosia.
and helps you
Like,
to
they
be aware
started
of
so
every
strong
game
on
that I do
map,
it.
solidifying their
And my friends, there's a lot of great
100%
games
on
coming,
Icebox.
so
And,
stay tuned.
like we kind of predicted, coming into Sunset, I'm going again on the Cypher is simply just a comfort pick, and I'm still expecting that Shondex is going to have a fantastic game on this Cypher, despite the fact that the utility might not be as effective, in my opinion, as that Vice.
Well, Caillou already getting caught here in mid after Ambrosia go for a nice dump on top of a Paranoia, but Chet's Pets, they're going to take that as a sign that they need to gun it, and they will through a main, taking down one along the way. Glyph will be the next line of defense here, but stuck inside the smoke on Heaven. Chet's Pets have their pick of planting on site. Going to the far corner, as Ambrosia will now go for the post-plant fight. Stepping in through screens is the entire 4-stack. They have a smoke they can dance with, and a little bit of a gap to work with it on top. And Ambrosia have a multitude of angles to play with off of that. Marved very late to the party, too late to stop the defuse, too late to really do anything at all. Ambrosia commanding first round after.
They're happy to yield the site and then just play that retake in on things, but Glyph somehow gets absolutely capped on by Caillou, and Victor already so far deep in the back, and yeah, of course, it's gonna be good kills coming through, but Shondex holding it down for the underground.
Yeah, no ability to refrag on top of that. Not a safe TP. Pogiza, the fake blind with the arc crows, and Welly pushes on top. That was cheeky. Chet's Pets able to equalize off of that, and so they can reposition. Some great kills over on that B site, but Shondex is restricted to it now. And so it'll be a 3v1 here on site, but Satellite holding that outlaw. And no clean way to push into it. Still not the greatest guns. Taunt doesn't catch him. There's one shot, and there's the second. It's dodged, so you can at least get on site, but signal's been tossed. Satellite now alone with the classic bonk. 2v1 for the post plant.
That should be nice and easy. And once again, it was just the teamwork and coordination, my two favorite things, coming together on that B site to make sure that they found those initial weapons. Now Shondex, out of all the players who could be doing it, I think that Shondex is poised to be one of the people who might be able to win this scenario out. Already both Caillou and Giza, low HP. Guardian could be devastating here.
Steps in,
One enemy
giving
remaining.
away, wall bangs through to Giza, but Caillou not checked.
Oh my.
And Chet's Pets will get away with the thrifty round 2.
Face your fear.
They're gonna start letting Satellite be able to just keep buying ops. Huge haunt to force Victor to make the call, and he'll actually get the kill on the entry TP. That's massive. Welly only good for 1 off the C's, and Chet's Pets have enough to take over the site. Their duelist is still active. They're trying to maybe goad out one more peeker before they get the spike down. Marv playing it ever so safe. A lot of
Giza's
backup
positioning
plans.
here as well makes it just that much more difficult to move through, especially too as the wall will go up, so information given.
Got a lot of contingencies here for Chet's Pets. There's your first. Caillou crossfired by Giza, so he's only good for 1. Satellite creeps up. Colette on the up! Say it ain't so! Giza forced to step into the screen and gives his gun away. But at this point, it's about making sure that they get cleanly onto this B site.
Still waiting.
Well, he catches
30
him.
seconds left.
And Glyph all the way back in market is going to calm this early. Oh, Chet's Pets will double back, actually. Recognizing how much of a macro read Ambrosia has on this. They're going to try and play monkey in the middle, and they'll catch Acreon along the way. 15 seconds to go, though. This is going to be tight as can be. And the C's stops them for a moment. That's insane. Haunt as well.
left.
9 seconds, and Shondex is still on the site. Marv tries to plant inside. Caillou breaks it down. Glyph attempted spray through, but the spike will still get planted. Nightfall and Viper's Pit to try to secure the site. And Marv extends on top of the screen to catch Glyph, reset the site. Satellite caught! Shorty gets the kill, now the up on site. Caillou can re-clear Heaven. It's the 1v2, so Satellite has to abandon the op. Picks up the Vandal, enters onto the pit, caught by Caillou already. And they should have enough util to deal with this Double swing is good.
It's been a little bit overcooked coming from Chet's Pets of, oh my goodness, we're deciding to turn things around here. This might be the opportunity for Ambrosia really to stabilize. Dimensional Drift already online, Welly getting scouted out, but able to escape. Glyph's position given away as well.
Oh, Satellite's just gonna walk out with this operator, gets punished. Welly, though, still holding on the site. And so is Glyph. TP's back, and Bao's already crept up. Chet's Pets have taken so much of this space on A, and it's undeniable. Shondek's the only one standing already. Chet's Pets set a blowtorch to A that point. And A main is their streak of choice for it as well.
This time it's dual operators coming in from the side of Chet's Pets. It's going to be Marved and Victor. Dynamic duo with 2 operators in hand.
They're
Satellite
rolling
already
it.
down to 17 HP with an operator, but still able to find one.
He still peeks it. He just doesn't care.
Portal closed.
I think Victor may have just wanted a different op skin, so Marv was like, here, I'll give you options. Because, yeah, he's picked up that rifle and is just going to hold this steady. Yet again, though, Vence is not given enough attention. And Glyph is able to get a paranoia to wall himself out, continue to fight with Caillou a little bit. Okay. Victor gets inside, but doesn't stay for long. Glyph wobbles around it, does a little distraction dance. Jams his cartridge? I don't know.
Remember how I said that Victor was better with a close range weapon compared to the long one? That round kind of solidified that. Obviously, a little bit of awkward timing coming through.
Just a little bit.
Still, it works out perfectly. And now at this point, Bao in a 1v4. Sure, all the expensive weaponry in the world, but if you can't find the timings or place to use it, then means almost nothing.
Yeah, easily dealt with there.
And get more of those points, which are also important at the end of challengers.
Yeah, winning this match would now be an extra 5. It would be a 5 that would give Chet's Pets another step up in their 2nd place that they currently hold. Shondek's opening pick onto Victor. Bao holding close on the ramp. About to get pinched from the vents, so Bao will no doubt make his push, and he does. Catches Shondek's. Acreon given another attempt, and he gets it. And Caillou immediately stepping into the storm. Quick 2v4. Giza gets away with the 1, turns into Satellite, misses, but grabs the Ghost, has an Arc Rose to play with, full reset, Paranoia, and it's gonna be a spray war that Marved is able to get through. 4 straight onto Giza, and Acreon has the far angle to deal the remaining damage. Mid presence is insane now, but Chet's Pets ready to swing it. Might do a drive, they will. Bao only 1, Marved only 1, Ambrosia win the stack war. 2 standing, and your lurker's still up as well.
It's going to be tough. Caillou does have utility, but look at Shondex's position. Feels like Caillou knows, but has no option except forwards here. Haunt available at a moment's notice, but still, this is asking for a lot from this Fade player.
Where are you?
Go ahead and give himself away. Clear out backside. Such a great smoke to work with, but Caillou just might work with it better. Great opening shot. Does sense the presence from tower as well, but it's not going to be swung on until he goes on the spike. And Glyph can just spray through on it. So, really would like to see them continue to play a huge role here in North American Challengers. Of course, Ambrosia looking to stop this part of the road early. And Satellite with that Dimensional Drift and Bucky are going to just hole up on Link, force Chet's Pets to play the waiting game. They'll just walk right in, why not? Marv actually does get away with 1 before he gets shut down, so that'll confirm the shotgun still. But the Viper's Pit being set up here on the B site, that is all but Ambrosia's. I mean, it already looks like a wash, doesn't it?
Yeah, you see Victor immediately just like, oh my goodness me. Has that operator in hand, now there's a Viper's Pit up, it can't see a thing. That's so hard. Satellite still with the judge inside of the pit.
Looking for red. And he'll find it when Bao steps in. Shondek's coming around. Victor does get away with 1 outside of the garage, and Caillou is creeped up on top of the spike, so they might be able to go for a little Silly play, but no, it's Satellite that gets 3 kills on the Bucky. Chet's pets are heavily set up on the outskirts of A. Extension through Heaven first.
30 seconds left.
Fake TP out from Satellite, who has handed that operator over to Glyph. Satellite understands that he needs to be active if they choose to fight it. 20 seconds to go, they'll have to. First drop down on top of the Arc Rose. Satellite the first in, furthest in as well. Nightfall immediately on top, and the Vipers pick to boot. Chet's pets are committed to securing this round, and they look like they have enough to. Satellite turns into Bow! Giza with the collat though! And saves face for Chet's pets, prevents this from getting too crazy. Dimensional drift that is followed face to face by Victor. Chet's pets fully vocalizing that they will be here and ready to fight you. But Smoke's shrouding a lot of those sight lines. Satellite caught by the haunt, but can he be pressed on? Not just yet, as the rest of the B-main push is solid. Chet's pets on the drop down though, and Victor can now get active. 2 on that operator with the supporting fire from the rest of the team. And Shondex is the only one standing. 1v4, a 4th done already. But Victor holding onto a Cypher with that operator. This is the shot! Shondex gets another chance. Cage is in. Make sure to cross the tower. No sight line is safe, but he's got to just deal with what he's got. One more trap wire, one more step out, one more chance for Victor to get a 3rd. They've already gained a hell of a lot of space. What do they do with it though? They can't extend. They can't util dump anywhere. They can't even guarantee mail after that haunt's tossed. They have to still fully clear this, but it's got to be quick. And the C's a great stall tool to get Victor into the right spot to intercept. And there goes that Yoru ultimate to guarantee that this cannot be where Ambrosia push. It's got to be into A.
And all the information is given away right now. Victor scouting out everything. Actually goes through, Shorty in hand, able to find Acrean in the midst.
Steel Garden called in from Giza as well to guarantee this fight even harder for Chet's pets. But Ambrosia can stall out, and the angles are closely held here for Chet's pets. Not a lot of space gained, and the rest of the cavalry is still taking a moment to get here. Shondex for 2 on the triple swing. Now it's a 3v2 as the site is completely Ambrosia's. Spike has enough time to get planted. Welly on the Marved, and the game is once again turned back on its head. Was it a fake comeback all along? Welly poking around mid. Toxic orb up on the A entry. Blinds in, forces Marved out. Ambrosia don't contribute much. Victor misses the op shot. And Ambrosia take over. TP up from Glyph. They're going for overindulgence in this space on top of his smoke. Spike easily planted. And Chet's pets walled away. Active snake bite to force away Satellite. Get the pets back in. Re-up on the smoking tower though, so it's fragmented. And everyone's watching the drop. Ambrosia stormed through. They fought gods and won in the Swiss stage, but this time, today, they have truly felled a giant, and they'll make the top 6 in Split 2.
Big congratulations to Ambrosia. Like the desk highlighted, as time has gone on, they look like they are getting better and better. And yet still they go up against Chet's pets, the former M80 squad, of course, undergoing a couple of changes, bringing in Giza, bringing in Marved in the midst of all of it. And still, it is not enough.